Corus Brothel presents The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
So that's it. There's no other way.
That's the only thing you have.
All right, back down and back up the other staircase.
Again, there are two other doors if you wish to walk in. them.
Yeah, I guess there's go in the other doors.
So like when you, they're the north-facing doors that are equidistantly in between, like the main door and the turret that you just went up.
We can just easily open both doors.
There's another staircase in the turret.
No, you guys went up that through the double door.
Was there not another staircase? Am I crazy?
I started to read the wrong thing earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been doing that a lot because the rooms are getting confused.
Oddly enough, this tower has A through G rooms, but no place to go.
Where you're at right now is just a dead end turret with not even any windows.
To the closest north door.
I would have been done like combined rooms.
It is another balcony, just like there was off the rug room. You can see the same room. To your left is another balcony.
We're just seeing some balconies, so we can, for the most part, probably generalize like these doors. Don't worry about them. We can just
might as well open them just to make sure
there's got to be something. There's not just here for nothing.
Oh, I'm saying open door, just like swing it, balcony, cool. Next door.
My question is, why did they just lock this thing in a tower away from everything?
Because it's powerful.
It's probably our way home.
You can continue all the way west to the other door, to the other turret. If that's what you wish to do.
Jump off into the void and wake up somewhere.
14A goes
as a kinder, happier me.
Yeah, until we find ruby slippers, I'm not convinced we can get home.
Those are your sequins.
You're going to have to wear them. He's all decked out already.
It would be funniest if I tapped the red shoes.
With your fish feet.
Spiral staircase ascends 30 feet.
Only one?
To the northeast. Nope, to the northeast, an elevated staircase extends over where you guys just went through. Just in a different direction.
Criminy, you know what to do. Send him up the stairs.
We're going to get so turned around in this
A
place.
Goes to G.
Weird.
Is this like a matching game from elementary school? Match the letters to the numbers.
You're going. Oh no, you're going up the staircase.
I'm sending Criminy up there. Yeah.
You go up the staircase to 14E. The spiral staircase descends below you. A double door leads to something south of you, identical to the previous.
Criminy, open the door.
I don't know that he can.
How heavy is the door? He can just push the door. I'm sure. It's not like super stupid.
It's a balcony. It's the same. It's the same. It's identical to the previous.
That's what I was assuming. I'm like, all right, cool. Criminy, you can just have fun. Right. Poof them away.
Otherwise, you have another identical elevated stairway going towards the center of the castle.
Keep going. This room's just repetitive.
All right. This chamber is empty.
It's filler.
There is a short staircase that goes up. A longer staircase leads down. Sorry, that is the staircase you came off of.
Okay.
There's a spiral staircase that goes up.
Okay. Another spiral in this room like previous? So like I could send Criminy up there and see another set of double doors and be like, cool, don't worry about it.
Are you sending Criminy alone?
If he goes up the spiral, yeah.
Atop this room, you see an enameled black coffer rests on a pedestal of living vines in the middle of the room.
Okay.
That is what Criminy will tell you.
This time, guys, went up this spiral staircase. I expected double doors. Criminy was like, all right. We get up, there's a black coffer in a room with living vines?
Yeah. Not too dissimilar from where you found the other coffer.
Minus the vines.
Correct.
So
different pedestal, different coffer.
Different coffer, different pedestal, vines. Do we want to go up and fiddle with the vine coffer?
We do.
We might find sadness in this one because it's black.
I kind of want to know what's in that now.
And then this one, go for it.
You find a plum-sized jewel made of lustrous black crystal.
Onyx.
I touched the crystal.
Give me an insight check.
Overwhelming sadness.
No. Rage.
Still waiting for him to say diamond.
It's not
he said every other gem.
I'm pretty sure this will do it. 23?
Yeah, got a higher roll.
Holding this crystal, you appear to have the desire to know what your enemies are plotting.
Paranoia?
That appears to be accurate.
Jewel of Paranoia. Okay.
Found the Jewel of Kindness, now the Jewel of Paranoia.
Jewel of Paranoia. I
We're
wonder
just
if
gonna-
I collect all of them if I get a set.
If you collect them all, you
Bonus.
need a
And
gauntlet.
then you just activate them all at once and see what the fuck happens.
I lose my mind.
All you need is the gauntlet and you're set.
That's right. And I'll take the coffer too.
Okay.
Well, I've got 2. I have 6 more to go.
Where to now?
There's a second staircase, correct?
There was the
You guys just went up into the
Spiral.
central spiral. That's
Right.
where you found the other coffer.
and then we go back down.
Your only option is to go back.
Go back down, and then there's a short staircase.
Nope, that was it.
Oh, they
That
said
was
it
the
was
short.
oh.
The spiral staircase was identical to the other one, where there is
Okay,
just
then-
a balcony to the garden.
Am I fucking crazy? You said there was a second staircase in this.
That's the one we came from.
There was a second staircase inside of the turret you entered from the elevated stairway. It goes from 14 to 48G to a staircase to 48F, where you found the coffer.
So we've gone everywhere we needed to go.
Yes.
I can't function
we're good.
without a mini map.
We'll just move our way back
We're just
to where we
comprehensible
maze?
directions.
We're in a weird fey
reading them.
castle. It makes sense. I can understand it's confusing. So I'm good.
No, you described 2 different sets of staircases. That's what I'm saying. That's what
Because
I'm
there
thinking.
were. The original turret had a spiral staircase that went to another balcony that faced the gardens. It's just on the west side instead of the east.
Right.
Okay. When you went up the elevated staircase, you went into a turret that had a spiral staircase going up, where you found this last coffer. And
So
and
we
that's a
went
dead
up
end.
both.
So your only other option is really to go back.
We're gonna go back, and by magically hand waving, we're back at the start. I think we went through all our doors.
You guys are as where you are right now. You've hit everything in this area. There's no other doors to go elsewhere.
All right, so we're
And
back.
this
at
was the main stag
this
door.
is the main
correct?
stag
Through the
door.
main stag door.
All
yes.
right, then.
Yeah, so back through the carriage house.
Do we have one other open stag door?
There's and where we were in the very beginning, there were multiple doors, lion and stag doors.
Yeah, you guys got further.
So carriage room.
You were in the carriage room. The door to your right, is a balcony. The door to your north goes into the rug room. Directly to your left, inside the rug room, was a lion door.
Right.
There were more lions than stags from what we've seen so far.
Thus far, yes.
But
So-
there's
No,
probably
I had
more.
that backwards in my head.
Continue down the hallway.
Continue down
There
the
was
hallway.
we find a stag door.
There's a lion door, a lion
stag.
door, and then a stag door. All
Stag
on your
door.
left.
Skip the 2 lines, go to the stag, obviously.
Straight to the stag door. We get attacked by a giant rug.
I've got 2 roses, and you should all have at least one.
One wall of this chamber is lined with wooden cubicles, each containing a small bench and a hook for hanging clothes. Underfoot, a mosaic floor depicts images of demons.
Another demon room. Is Wrath not nice?
He seemed all right.
Anything else going on in the room
did.
besides that? Nothing crazy?
It appears to be like a changing room.
That's what it sounded like. All right. Nothing else here. If we kept going throughout here, this is what brings us back to Jabberwock room, right?
If we go to the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
North and to the right is definitely the Jabberwock room. However, in that little right way hallway, there is a south door with a stag on it.
Cool. We're going to that. We're gonna fast track this movement. Boom. Stag door.
That appears to be an armory.
Oh,
That could be useful.
The room contains glass cabinets filled with a wide variety of weaponry.
variety.
I like that.
The weapons are so well constructed that it is difficult to tell if this display is an armory or a museum.
Are they
I detect
functional?
magic to
Yeah,
see if there's any
functional is-
magical weapons.
If they're functional, it's irrelevant.
You were blinded.
This room is iridescent. My eyes hurt. Even though they're not there. They're just painted.
You use detect magic, his eyes explode.
You detect enchantment on everything. Like every weapon has an enchantment.
Sweet, they're magic. Find your weapons,
Melee
guys.
and martial ranged weapons.
Find the weapons you want,
What?
guys. Everyone can get a plus, maybe +1. Or something fancy.
I'm going to look for the biggest case around, see if the Vorpal sword's in there.
I was going to say, look for a Vorpal sword, maybe?
Yeah, because it's time to upgrade.
Everything appears to be what it would be listed in the. It actually specifically states what's listed in the player's handbook. They are just made of incredibly fine quality.
Are they not considered +1?
Not according to this.
They're just really nice.
Mechanically, not so much, but they are very nice. But you can take one. You can take them if you want.
So they're enchanted with nothing?
Enchanted to just look nice.
Enchanted with prettiness?
It depends on whether or not you pick one up.
Someone pick one up. Who?
Point me to a weapon. I'll pick it up.
How many are we talking about here?
Everyone in this room.
What's your standard?
No, I mean like
What's
weapons. How many weapons are we talking?
Like a ton.
Tons. This is like an armory.
It's an armory or possibly a museum because they look gorgeous. What's your standard weapon?
Mine is a sword.
You see an exquisite fucking sword inside of a case.
I pick up the exquisite fucking sword inside of the case.
You hear a voice that says, well, I'm not as fine as Snickersnack, but I am very good in the fight.
Wait a second. You know Snickersnack? Where's he?
That's rude.
You have got to be an incredible warrior to pick me up.
And I appreciate that. Directions, please.
You look great.
It's a sort of just good compliment.
You're literally just getting compliments. It does not converse with you. It's just spouting off compliments,
Awesome.
which only you hear.
I'm going to hand this to Corus. You got to try this.
You hear the same things. You hear the same things. I may be a bit big for you, but I am good in the fight.
I don't like the talking swords.
I just slowly put it back.
It reminds me of Excalibur in Soul Eater.
Exactly.
Except he's not demeaning you. He's just too talkative and just gets in your
So
head.
compliments.
And this is only things you're hearing in your head, right? It's not loud.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be a lot worse.
worse.
Is there a trident in here?
Yeah,
You want to try that? Yeah. If you want something, it's in here. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want.
3 pricks are better than 1, I say.
Yep, same thing. I knew it.
Yep, put that back.
I'm gonna put it back.
That one is voiced by Ricky Gervais, I think.
I've got a magic weapon, so I'm good. I've got 2, actually.
Oh, God. If I
Mechanically, they are not like +1s or anything.
Mine
They're just
are,
wickedly gorgeous.
Magical and one's +1.
And they
That's-
just spew compliments your way.
could-
I'm
that
telling
is
you.
not worth it.
I feel like that would be a detriment, just constantly being talked to in your head.
Good block. Oh, but you forgot about that one.
Yeah, they don't seem to have an actual conversation.
They're
It's
just saying things
just
to make you feel
spewing
better.
nice stuff.
They're
I'm
self-confidence
good. I'm good
boosters.
on this.
Honestly,
Anything else in here besides weapons?
Nope.
Cool.
Glass
This room
cases
sucks.
filled with weapons.
This room sucks. All right, leave.
I'm surprised you didn't take a weapon that compliments you. On
So your
every-
choice
good.
is
He's got a
your
great
only two choices standing where you are outside of this is the door you know the Jabberwock is in, and the door to your north you know the Jabberwock can see you through because that room was open on his end.
Yeah.
So we're not going there, and we got to deal with the lion doors. And it doesn't seem like we can go anywhere else with the stag doors.
So we got to do something before the lion door, right? Though.
we got
We
to
got to go get some berries and then go give it to the stag to swap out the crown.
That's the next step, right?
We do that.
Unless we go up that spiral staircase, but wasn't that dead end?
And we already went up to everything that we could.
Yeah, we
thought.
did everything.
Did we not? No, did we
Okay.
not go up the spiral staircase in this room?
The tower that's
You never did go up that
hallway?
spiral staircase.
So then let's go up the spiral staircase.
Beyond that
Might as
spiral
well.
staircase is a door with a lion
All
on the floor you're on.
Yeah.
And the spiral staircase goes up.
Well,
But
let's
we can go up
that.
the staircase.
Sure.
See what's up there real quick. Just make up letters.
Maybe
at
we'll
this point.
find
They did.
another freaking vase with another emotion or weird
It was a coffer.
disorder. Yeah.
Now we get one that talks shit.
Well, I've got
They don't say anything, they give you
paranoia
feelings, and kindness.
and kindness. I need to get the main emotions. I need to get the primary colors here.
You got the tertiary at best.
Exactly. I've got gray. I've got black and white. I need the color spectrum.
The spiral staircase ascends 30 feet, and then across from you is a double door leading somewhere.
Push it open.
Another.
The door,
Jabberwocky.
the door across from you is the one that has the lion. You can't open it.
Oh, I'm saying the one
He's
up
at
the staircase.
We're at the top
Up
of
the
the stairs.
staircase.
Yeah,
double
I haven't
doors.
described what's in there yet. I was describing
Oh,
what
okay.
that room in particular was.
I misunderstood you.
It goes
Okay.
up to 14G. Staircase descends 30 feet. There is a double door on this side
Is it
that
facing?
also faces south.
So that's going to open up to the cloudy vortex area, I believe, right?
Probably.
Open
If
it.
you were to walk up there and open it, yes.
Okay. So then, yeah, it's another of those.
However,
However,
Something different.
from that angle, the Jabberwock eats your face.
No.
with its acid teeth.
From that angle, so again, you are on the western side So to like at the very center,
Western side looking south toward the vortex.
you are seeing what appears to be a wall that has been blown out on that northern side of that central tower.
Like explosion blown out?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, because everything is frozen, it's just sort of hanging in the air, including the body of something or someone, as if it was being blown out into the void.
I didn't know if it was an image of something flying in or something flying
out.
It sounds like a platformer moment to me.
I've got no jump.
But you do have a rope.
You wouldn't be able to make that.
Wait, hold on.
Challenge accepted.
No, not that.
Can I throw him?
How far?
I can see it.
More than 80 feet.
Doesn't matter.
I have up to 500 coverage.
Where are you trying to go? Is the real question.
If there's shit floating, I can go land on said shit.
Or the room that he can see into that's been blown open.
I have a range of 500 foot with my second dimension door. I ain't got a way back.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have
But
no
I
way,
can
you
sit
have
there
no way
for
back.
an hour. I can sit there for an hour and get them back.
Just use Criminy as a go-between. Hey guys, how's it
Yeah,
going?
he can. Honestly, he could just fly over there. Good
Yeah,
point.
he floats,
Criminy.
right?
You lose track of him after 100 feet, right?
Yeah, but he said it's more than 80.
Is it less?
Then 100. I can still talk to him.
99.999
I can get him up.
feet.
I can get him up to 100.
I was gonna say it's 101.
And he can. It's not. I
course
just.
he
I just can't. Like. I lose my telepathic communication. He can still go over there and come back and tell me what he finds. I just can't hear telepathically. He's still
So would he
sentient.
run away?
No.
No,
He's my familiar.
for better or for worse with these two.
He's stuck with me. It's part of the pact.
What Criminy describes to you is what he's seeing. Mm-hmm. Appears to be a human knight with a thick mustache and a look of surprise on his face.
It's Braun.
He seems to have apparently been blown backward through the jagged hole and now hangs in the air amid the debris. The knight wears a helm adorned with feathery wings, and he is holding a long sword and shield. That is the best it can give you.
Can Criminy see through the hole and where it goes?
You might be able to see just beyond the edge, but once you hit that...
He just can't tell me
it
back
would
till
go
he comes
black.
back. That's all it is. He doesn't disappear. I just can't talk to him. He can at least check it out and then come back. He's like, all right, what I saw was...
Oh, so he can see inside of that room?
He can do all that.
Doesn't
looks like a-
dispel.
I just lose telepathic communication past the
What he
100 feet.
sees is a destroyed study. Splinters of wood, along with a lot of papers. He will have seen two halves of a shattered blowing horn that are suspended in the air.
Like, okay.
He wouldn't be aware of what would have caused it. Hole in the north wall where the guy's hanging out of.
All right, so then, yeah, if there's nothing...
There's also a couple staircases inside of there.
Of course there are. All right, he can come back and just... He reiterates
That's
that to
what
me
he sees.
again from what he can see. He's like, the guy's there, got a thick mustache, a helmet with wings on it. Looks surprised that he got blown through a wall. Do we remember
surprised. Are
any
you surprised? I was
characters that look like that?
I don't, but
I don't
there's
either.
this other league that we're supposed to have been given names of that I don't remember at all.
I don't have any of the good guys' names.
Elkhorn's companions included Strongheart the Paladin, Mercion the Cleric,
Seems like a paladin.
Molliver the Rogue, and Ringelrun the Wizard. He did not give you descriptions of what they looked like. He gave you names.
But a dude with a winged helmet and sword and shield, I think, go-to paladin.
Oh, back to the garden.
All right, so we probably found
No.
the paladin. No, I was just saying, I think we probably found the paladin. We've got two other characters that we don't know who they are. They're probably bad, the other ones, because I don't feel like any of those fit those character descriptions.
Can we get to him?
I can fly the dude out there, but he can't carry him back.
Yeah, it's not going to be very easy. Like, all he has is a dimension door to get there. He doesn't have dimension door to get back.
If I had to get back, and
You're on a bunch of debris that is...
I actually
And he can
couldn't-
only carry
very
people the
small,
same
And it's
size
not even
as him.
that. I couldn't bring him back with me anyway.
'Cause he's
my
bigger than
size
you.
or smaller.
Exactly.
And I'm a small.
Right.
Can your dude push? Can he come in contact with something?
I'm sure he could, yeah, but I doubt it would carry over in the same function that he can just be moved. I don't know. He can try. Just push something. Is it weightless or is it like weight that's being dragged? Because I don't know how it works.
It's not weightless. It's stationary. I mean, he's frozen in place.
Okay, so yeah, he can't be moved. Because I assumedly, because once we moved certain things, like once we moved the fountain so far, the water just became water again. It wasn't just stuck in that area.
Correct.
So if we push him outside of the effective
He's just
range,
gonna fall
he's just going to fall.
wherever he was paused.
I don't
If he
think that's
moved,
going to be the same case with him.
I don't want to risk it. If anything, push him toward the study. See if it moves.
So
he's
how exactly is he placed then? Like,
he's-
but I mean, how high off the ground? Like,
Well, there is no ground below him. It's a void.
This
It's
is
the
into this
void.
area
Yeah.
idea thing. Like he's falling.
oh,
that
it's
way.
fine. Oh,
Yeah.
That's
there
what we're
is no
assuming.
There's a
ground.
massive
Is.
void of dark clouds and something below you.
Yeah, we don't actually know if that's right, but that's the best description.
We should
Attach
probably
a rope to the trident and
we
throw it
should
at his foot.
probably try to save him once we're in the tower and closer to
I
him.
could just have what's his head fly over there. We tie some rope.
Oh,
together
yeah, with a
and just fly
rope.
over there and it's like tie this around his leg.
And see if we can pull
I
him.
believe they call this the Courtyard of Storms.
I have no idea where this is. It must be
just-
inside.
that's just
the
what they
palace.
call that
It's probably
courtyard.
inside the palace then.
is he closer to that central tower or more?
Describes it as if he is at least 20 feet away from the tower. He's hanging in air above the void.
definitely closer to the tower than us.
So like you said, it might be safer to get to the central tower somehow before you try to save him.
Even if I could get there somehow, I have gust of wind to blow him back, maybe. But
Well, again,
I have to
frozen
get
in
there.
place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is not. He's not like above anything. He's in the void. He's above the
So
void.
the best option is probably go back, get the crown switched, explore the lion room, see if that just leads us to that room, and yank him into the tower. See what we can do from there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The lion doors face west.
Doesn't mean that we can't. Well, it won't
It might
circle
face
back
west doesn't
on
mean it has to
itself.
circle back. This place is a big sphere.
Yeah,
just letting you know which way they're-
those lead to other doors. So
Yeah,
we
So
those
you're
can-
gonna go back down the spiral
This-
staircase to those two lion doors,
Yep.
which you'll have to go. You have to go find the lion first.
So we picked a bunch of berries. Somebody probably got gangrene. Moving on.
I picked the berries. I can't get gangrene.
Beautiful.
And neither can you.
So
actually.
you go into Envy's tower,
That's our
We're
plan.
going from Rat. We have to find Envy's tower. We've not been there.
right? But you know there's
It's the
another tower.
giant
Yes,
building
we're
across
going to the
way,
one.
right?
Do we want to go through the rose area? You said there's a rose garden with like a fence around it or something like that.
That is also true.
Let's do it.
We didn't go there before.
Let's hit
Basically,
that.
directly west.
Maybe there will
kind
be
of
a
following the
rose lady this
it could
time.
be something different. Well, we're not getting another crown, but maybe. something.
So there's a small area of what looks like cut down trees with an axe sitting there, and then kind of right directly north of you is that other fenced in
Detect magic on the axe. Answer druids
area.
and
You
stuff.
perceive no magic. It looks like a great axe.
Someone want a great axe? This two-handed axe.
What's the hit dice on that?
D12.
I believe it's two-handed only, though, so you wouldn't be able to hold a shield if you hold one now.
Yeah, it's a two-handed weapon. You can't versatile, but you can just have it.
Let's see, that works for either of us.
Yeah,
So if you have a shield, your AC won't go down. By
it's a 1d12. So
If
you
I
don't
have
use
a
a shield.
if I had a shield at any point, I don't think I've ever used it.
you just had it equipped when you draw your weapon.
If I only had a shield.
I don't know if you had one or not.
You had a
Anyway,
shield. That's why
I
your
don't
armor
know.
class was so high.
That could be it. Well,
I already have a D8, so if you need anything higher.
you said D12,
It's a,
Yeah, I know, but if you don't have it, I don't know what your weapons roll either.
a sword, and
it's
a hammer.
It's a D8.
A
Unless you
gleaming
two-hand
great
it.
axe is embedded in a withered tree stump near a bend in the stream. That is the explanation of this area.
I might just leave it there. The
You
roses.
don't need it. Nothing special.
Sure.
Yeah.
This fragrant rose garden is bordered by a bronze fence. The roses come in a variety of colors, with a few white and black specimens among them. Glistening spider webs cover the rose bushes. At the heart of the rose garden, you see a statue of a prancing satyr holding a set of pipes to its lips. Coiled around the statue is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it, each one a different color: black, blue, green, red, and white.
Green, red, and blue. Got it.
All right. Well, we got see if it does anything with the plum-sized crystals.
Okay, so
The
we gotta
white
get
one and the black one.
Is the garden locked or is it open?
No, it appears to be open. It's a circle with like one sort of entry point
Okay.
to it.
Okay. I open my backpack, pull out the coffers, and pull out both gems. holding them both and probably looking a little weird.
The moment you walk in,
Paranoid
3
kindness.
creatures crawl out through the ground and look at you
Hi.
and say, "Oi,
No.
this is our garden. You ain't supposed to be here."
We saw fun little roses, and he had crystals that match 2 of the 5, we assume.
Before we go any further, who are you?
Yeah. Who are you, and why is this your garden?
Are you gophers?
Yeah, what are they? Actually, describe them. Immerse us.
Roll nature. See if you actually know what they are.
I bet you I know what they are.
A 19.
They're ettercaps.
Yeah.
Hey,
The heck are that?
they're like spider dudes.
Oh.
Kind of spider-like creatures.
Spider people.
Oh.
That
What
was
are
more
you doing
spidery,
here?
Humanoid. Wait, are they tiny?
They're not tiny.
Okay, you said they scuttled out. I didn't know where from.
They crawled out of the ground.
Ah,
Oh.
how did you know they were ettercaps?
Spiderwebs.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay, never mind. I missed the spiderweb part.
I thought it was just because they'd been sitting here a while. I don't know. Who are you guys?
This is our garden. This is where we eat.
Oh.
Again, that doesn't answer the question. Of
Yeah,
who you are.
no. That
But do you know anything about the
They
5?
rattle off random names. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Nice.
fantastic. I'm going to call you the green one. I'm going to call you the red one, and I'm going to call you the blue one.
All right. Do you know the purpose of the 5 roses over there?
He looks at him and says, "Don't know, don't care. Just here to eat.
Okay. Do you care if we try something?
Might eat you."
No.
That would be a
I'm
terrible option for you.
And he's covered in metal.
Would you
You're
like
not
to,
a termite.
Would you like to charm, persuade, intimidate? What do you want to try to get them to do?
Leave us alone so we can do our thing. Give us stuff.
How would you
want
like
him
to
to
do that?
Fuck off.
Snarky remarks are not the answer. You have to roll the dice. Oh!
I leave that to more
Still
skilled
didn't land in the
individuals.
thing.
Still missed.
That's not a good roll if I persuade. It's an okay roll for deception, but I'm not lying. I'm just trying to get by.
They take a defensive stance.
I'm not trying to attack. I was legitimately saying we just want to go try and do this.
No. That's probably not going to work.
Charisma, you have a 10 plus something. Don't you have a decent intimidation?
17 on intimidation.
What do you say to them specifically?
Well, you guys like to eat, correct?
Yeah.
If you would like to be able to continue to do that for the rest of however long your lives may be, get out of our way.
They all kind of look at each other and they're like, all right. And they like dive back into the ground.
Smart spiders.
Is there anywhere that we could put the crystals?
I hold the crystals closer to the roses.
They appear to do nothing.
Okay. Well, we're looking for what? Red, green, and blue?
Red, green, and blue.
The roses themselves appear. They each, not only are they different colors, but they have like a texture to them that was not described here, but is described online. Because I had to look up what they are.
Oh, they're actual things.
Yeah, if you detect magic, you detect magic.
Cool. Detect magic on them.
You see one of them appears to sort of kind of drip a liquid. The black rose appears to drip a bit of liquid. The blue rose almost crackles. The green rose appears to have a tiny puff of gas around it. The red rose almost has a flame. And the white rose almost looks like it's covered in frost.
Black's acid, blue's electric, red's fire, white's ice, cold, and then green is poison.
So don't
What would you
touch
like
them.
to do with these roses?
You should try acid splash on the black one.
The one spitting acid.
And by acid splash, you can just be like, meh, not like throw it or anything. You can just like put some acid on it. It's a cantrip. You can do that.
Do
Yeah,
not
that's true.
vomit all over it.
So you want him to acid splash a magical item.
Try to use, like, he doesn't have to go crazy. You can just like acid on the black thing.
I don't know that there's an option to go crazy. You just spurt what you
He
spurt.
wants me to sploosh on it.
Then don't do that.
I don't think you can just do a drip. You either splash it or you don't.
I was just curious. I don't have any kind of
All
elemental
right.
magic.
Fine.
No one here really does.
You want to know?
Roll me Arcana.
Roll Arcana.
I have good arcana.
That's fine. Roll it.
I have
Oh.
a 17. Yeah, roll. You're there.
Worse than him.
Not so good, huh?
16 Arcana.
I have a +4 on it, but that doesn't
17,
help.
plus one.
16.
Okay.
10.
I was giving you a DC 15, so you're good. You know what these are. These are called chromatic roses. So
I have
here's
a
what they
thing
do,
called
guys, because they're kind of epic.
Kind of epic.
This magic rose comes in one of 5 colors. as noted in the chromatic rose table, which I just went through. While the rose is held, it gains a harmless visual effect as indicated on the table. While holding the rose by its stem, you gain resistance to damage of that type associated with the rose's color. Now, that's not immunity, it's resistance, so you take, was it half?
Half.
You reduce by half.
Okay.
If you would take more than 10 damage of this type from a single rose, after applying the resistance, the rose disintegrates and you take no more damage instead. So there's a chance it could completely negate it, but then it's gone. As an action, however, and this is the coolest part, you can blow the petals from the rose to produce a 20-foot cone of the damage it states. Acid, lightning, poisonous, gas, fire, or cold, as dictated by the rose's damage type and color. Each creature in the cone must make a Constitution saving throw DC 15, which isn't terribly hard, but isn't terribly easy either. 3d10 damage of the appropriate type of a fail save, or have as much on a successful one.
All right, who wants the 5
Using
roses?
that property does destroy the rose.
Who wants the 5 roses?
So you can distribute them, or you can
If you hold on to it, do you get resistance to multiple damage types?
If
it's
you have to hold it.
You have to hold it.
You only get one. You can't
By
hold
the
all
stem.
5 and be like, I've got them attached to my body.
Plug them right in.
I can't tie them to my stick and it count.
Honestly, it doesn't say you can't hold all 5.
You could just have them in a bouquet.
It just says
I have the bouquet of
says-
flowers.
Oh my
just
God.
Oh my
says
goodness.
while
Just
holding.
against the last boss, just blow all 5.
Yeah, hold
It
off.
says while holding.
Yeah, well, 5 of them.
Says while holding.
15d10 damage.
Yeah, while holding the rose by its stem, you gain resistance of damage. It doesn't say you can only have one at a time.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then
So you guys can make a bouquet, and one person can hold it, or you can distribute them however you wish.
do the
They're
bouquet. Who
all
wants to hold the
amazing.
bouquet? Do you want the bouquet? You have
do
no
it.
magic of any nature outside of just attacking. That's your source of damage.
Sure. You have to hold it, meaning no shield.
He doesn't have a shield.
Okay.
He 2 hands a sword. He can 1 hand it
And that's fine.
to bouquet blast someone.
Bukaki someone. Wait,
No.
that's something different.
It's very much a different thing.
Different game.
Right.
Different kind of splash.
Different kind of splash damage, yes.
Was there anything else in this garden?
That's the most prominent thing you see. Oh, there was a statue of a satyr
Holding a bagpipe.
holding pipes to its lips.
pipe. Pan flute.
A statue.
Yeah.
Not a
Detect
frozen.
magic.
I mean,
Good. It's a satyr.
Roll me Arcana.
We've been doing that a lot today.
Nope. I got a 6.
15.
Unnatural 20.
Whew, he's under the petrified condition.
Oh.
Huh.
As
Sucks to be
Corus
him.
has noted.
That's a restoration that no one has.
Sucks to be him.
Nobody knows Lester Restoration?
Oh, wait a second.
Do you? You could. Does it work for petrify? You can burn some.
I think it does.
Yeah, I'd have to look and see how much it costs. That's what your healing hands does. Or lay on hands can do that.
Yeah, it's like
It removes the condition.
Maybe. I'm checking if
Might
it
be.
qualifies. It removes blind, deaf, and paralysis or poison. But
Not petrification.
no, let's see what
Greater.
Greater does. Greater removes one effect of charm or petrify.
So you have to have greater.
which I think I get at level 9.
Yeah, sadly,
course.
sadly 8 is your cap.
Well, it's a 5th level spell, so you probably don't get it at level 9.
I don't know. I get some weird stuff at weird times with this paladin.
When would you have gotten it? None of us have it, and we wouldn't have even got it anyway because we don't reach that level even on full casters.
I don't know.
He is as a stone.
I'm sure he's comfortable.
I believe the only place you haven't gone then is Envy's Tower.
Well, we're going there next.
Go to Envy's Tower.
Let's go that way.
Oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. Rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. A hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands at the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. You may call us Envy. Kneel.
Wrong class.
Again, Neil, present the bouquet.
We all kneel.
Present the
Not the bouquet.
bouquet.
Definitely don't
crown.
give him
Present
that.
the bukkake.
The leaf riddled
You
crown.
just presented.
Give me a minute.
The Envy will say literally like the same things, like
We heard from Wrath.
who we are, what we're doing here, that sort of stuff. He does look at the crown and says, "It appears you have made the crown golden.
Correct.
Then you have chosen wisely."
Take the shiny already.
Again, as we said before, seen the correct movies.
He will then bow if you wish to place the crown on his head.
We will.
Do a little spin and then just place it. And he disappears like, wrong crown.
He's gone.
And the world
Comes a
just ends.
Jabberwock and eats your face.
There's two. This one's a small one.
It's the
He will
baby.
tell you that you may reacquire the crown when you have made a beautiful lei of flowers.
So we use the roses for him, berries for the other.
Different roses.
Okay.
Well, we use, not the bouquet roses. No, we're using the garden. That's riddled.
I
with
forgot
them.
you said you went and got berries, right?
We did. We
Yeah.
got berries for the other guy.
Roll me was it a nature check on him?
Survival on food, nature's for creatures. It's stupid.
Well, yeah, but this thing is specific.
Well, I don't got it.
It is nature. Roll me a nature check.
16.
Okay. So with a
17.
No.
Above 50.
Nope, never mind. With a 16, he is satisfied.
Okay. So we grabbed enough. is
The
what it
DC is 15 on both of those. If you get a specific number, you don't have to do it every time.
Gotcha.
I
So
rolled a
we
nat
don't have to
20.
do it every time then? Oh, you got a nat 20 on it?
Yeah.
Well, what's your total?
24.
Was it 20?
So close.
Was it 25?
Yeah, if you actually get a 25, it's one time as good. And
You
they're
got him all the
satisfied.
berries he needed.
But until you hit a 25, yeah.
I don't think any of us could do that.
You just have to roll a
Mine's plus
15 or
4.
higher each time. If you don't get a 15 on the roll, they're
gotta
not
get
satisfied and they won't give you the crown.
You got to get more.
Your lion doors are now unlocked.
Let's go to the first lion door.
Yeah.
The first lion door you saw was the door just past the rug room.
Right.
Yep. The infamous rug room door.
Well, it was in the rug room.
Wasn't there a carriage?
Oh, that is correct. Sorry, that it was in the rug room.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't there a lion door in the carriage room?
No, it was the carriage room into the rug room. The first door in the rug
on the
room there
right.
was the.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm losing track.
This is
Story of a girl.
Disappointment.
yeah.
Hey, you said
Except better than that.
it. Yeah, except
That's how
better.
the song sounds to me.
That's your fault.
I'm sorry, you have terrible hearing.
I actually do. Everything in this tower appears to be frozen in place. A 5-foot wide ledge at floor level circles the room, and a row of 5 iron levers protrude from the wall above the ledge on the far side of the room from where you're standing. 5 feet below the ledge is the surface of a pool of reeking sludge. 5 slender gilded cages dangle from chains that hang down from holes in the 60-foot high ceiling above you. 3 of the cages are occupied. Suspended in midair, outside each cage, is a pixie holding a tiny gilded wand. Standing motionless next to the levers is a man garbed in black whose face is half hidden by a hood. A bat-shaped amulet hangs around his neck, and he tightly grips a quarterstaff. Thank you all for listening. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight is co-written by Stacey Allen, Will Doyle, Ari Levitch, and Chris Perkins. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com and on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.